Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Virtual Graduate Education Fair for Scholarships for Instructors Knowledge Advancement Program, or the SICAP grant. This is the second series or the second leg of this graduate education fair, spearheaded, of course, by the K-12 Transition Program Management Unit. In few minutes' time, we will going to start our education fair. Stay back. Stay tuned. We're just waiting for the other participants to come in our virtual room. Okay, we are also live in our FB page, that is CHED Row 1, CHED Region 1. And are we live also in our YouTube channel? We are also live in our YouTube channel, that is CHED Regional Office 1. Okay, so if you will not be able to access our Zoom link, please advise all your participants to key in our Facebook page, that is CHED Region 1, and in our YouTube channel, that is CHED Regional Office 1. Okay, so for this leg or for this series, we will be focusing on the agriculture, forestry, fishery, and veterinary medicine. Okay, so this is a 1 week education fair, and we already started yesterday. Our discipline yesterday was focused on business, administration, law, and services. Okay, so for this morning, again, we will be focusing on agriculture, forestry, fisheries, and veterinary medicine. And in the afternoon, we will also be having arts, humanities and fashion, interior and industrial design. Okay, so that will be the focus of our education fair for today and in the afternoon. Okay, for tomorrow, we will also be having an education fair or graduate education fair for the disciplines pertaining to information and communication technologies, engineering, manufacturing, and also construction services. And on July 15, we will also be having another education fair for teacher education, health and welfare, social sciences, journalism, and information. Okay, so those are the different schedules that we will be having for the graduate education fair per discipline. So advise all your faculty members to join us today, tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow to participate in our graduate education fair. Okay? So
This meeting is being recorded.
we also invited different delivering higher education institutions, approved delivering higher education institutions for the program or for the discipline agriculture, forestry, fisheries, and veterinary medicine to present to us their graduate education programs or master's or doctorate programs pertaining to these fields of specialization. Okay, so they will be presenting to us their programs later on, and we will be giving you time, okay, to ask questions related to their program. Okay, so are we clear now? Okay, so in a few minutes or in a few seconds, we will going to start our the second leg of our graduate education fair. Okay, so basically, these graduate education fair is conducted or is being conducted, of course, to increase the awareness of our higher education institutions and their faculty members. What are the available programs, offered by the different delivering higher education institutions in the Philippines? Of course, we will also be informing our future SICAP grantees to the different regarding the different admission policies or admission requirements of the different higher education institutions. And also, this one way for us to strengthen the marketing strategies that we are doing for the SICAP grants. Okay. Of course, if you will be approved as one of the SICAP grantees, you will be receiving financial benefits. You will be receiving tuition fees for your schooling for that matter. Okay. So for today, for this morning, we invited the Isabela State University, Echage and Cabagan campus to present to us their program pertaining to animal science and crop science, and also forestry and environmental management. We'll also be having the Cavite State University. They will be presenting to us their program on biology, agriculture, and PhD in agriculture. And also, we also have with us our very own State University, the Don Mariano Marcos Memorial State University, to present to us their graduate education program or graduate postgraduate programs. We also have the University of the Philippines, Los Baños, and also the Mindoro State University to present to us their available graduate programs. Okay, so those are the different presenters who will be discussing to us their admission policies, who will be discussing to us about their programs, about their innovations and best features, best practices they are doing with respect to their programs. All right, so I guess all our participants are already ready. We have participants, of course, from Region 2. We have also participants from Region 3, Region 4, Region 5, Mimaropa. Yes, we have also participants from NCR and also from the Cordillera Administrative Region. So to all of you, welcome to this graduate education fair for scholarship for instructors knowledge advancement program grants for agriculture, forestry, fisheries, and veterinary medicine. My name is Dr. Mel Ancheta from the Commission on Higher Education Regional Office Number 1, and I will be your host, your moderator for this morning. So to begin, I would like to invite everyone to please stand up and let us put ourselves in the presence of our Lord. And after which, we will be singing the Philippine National Anthem, the ASEAN Hymn, and the Ched Hymn. Let us all stand.
Prayer Against COVID-19 by Bishop Ephraim Tendero. Our Almighty God, Creator of heaven and earth, we come before you today on behalf of our nation, the Philippines, now under extreme threat of the COVID-19. We praise you that you neither slumber nor sleep, and you are watching over our land and our people, especially in these perilous times. Our help comes from you. We cry out for your mercy and protection against this virus. We declare that you alone are our refuge, our place of safety. We pray that you protect our people from this deadly disease and rescue our land from this dangerous trap. Grant our President and all our national and local leaders wisdom and understanding as they establish and implement guidelines, measures, and strategies in fighting against COVID-19. Enable our health officials and medical personnel with your strength and power as they attend to the sick and vulnerable, and help many others to stay healthy. Lead the medical scientists here and around the world who are working double time to find the antidote to COVID-19. In these dangerous times, grant us your grace and peace to stay calm and to overcome fear, because the spirit of fear does not come from you. Instead, You have given us faith, hope, and love. You have given us power and a sound mind. Your word says that you will keep in perfect peace those whose eyes are fixed on you. Finally, we pray that in the midst of this pandemic, you will unite our people in love, bind our nation in peace, and bring hope and healing to our land with your grace and your power. In the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen.
Ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Ay tugon, mapagpagod, mapaghamon, layunin sa mataas na edukasyo'y sulong. Ito ay panana't pananagutan sa bayan. Komisyon sa lalong mataas na edukasyon. Tinitiyak na tiyak ang programa'y abot ng lahat. Ng edukasyong institusyon ngayon'y laganap. Sentrong kagalingan, kabulatan at pangarap ng bawat Pilipinong may matayong na bukas. Komisyon sa lalong mataas na edukasyon. Sa mundo ay hiyaw, mataas na edukasyon. Ang Pilipino'y mahusay, tatak, check, itangkal, itangkal, Pilipino mahusay, check, mabuhay. Ganun ay itindig ang lagon ng intelektual, lumikha ng mabuti at maunlad na mundo. Panganang kasaysayan, kultura, Tunay kang mahal dito, angat Pilipino mahusay may dangal. Komisyon sa lalong mataas na edukasyon, sa mundo ay hiyaw, mataas na edukasyon. Ang Pilipino'y mahusay, tatak, check, itanghal, itanghal. Pilipino mahusay, check, mabuhay. Mabuhay ang check, itanghal ang husay. Mabuhay, mataas na edukasyon Pilipino. Mabuhay ang check, itanghal ang husay. Mabuhay, mataas na edukasyon Pilipino.
Thank you so much. You may now take your seat. To welcome us to this second leg or second series of the virtual graduate education fair, we would like to call in to deliver his opening message. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome our regional director, Dr. Rogelio T. Galera Jr. Sir?
Thank you, Mel. Can you hear me well?
Yes po.
Thank you. To our delivering higher education institutions for agriculture, forestry, fisheries, and veterinary medicine programs, the Don Mariano Marcos Memorial State University, headed by its president, Dr. Jaime I. Manuel Jr., Isabela State University, headed by Dr. Ricmar P. Aquino, Benguet State University, headed by Dr. Felipe Comila, Cavite State University, headed by Dr. Hernando D. Robles, the University of the Philippines, Los Baños, headed by Dr. Danilo Concepcion, and Chancellor Dr. Jose Camacho Jr., Mindoro State University, colleagues from the Commission on Higher Education and the K-12 Transition Management Unit from Regions 1, 2, 3, 4, CAR, NCR, Mimaropa, and the Central Office, other CHED regional offices joining us in this morning in the second leg of the Graduate Education Fair, other school officials and faculty members all over the Philippines, na imbaga bigat kada kayo amin, masantos ya kabwasan ed si kayo namin, maya payabak, buenos dias, assalamualaikum, magandang umaga, good morning everyone. For more than a year now, we have been placed in a very difficult situation because of this pandemic, and all aspects of human life and activities were placed in an unorthodox manner. But looking at the bright side, this difficult situation we are faced have also opened unprecedented opportunities, especially in higher education. A proof of our resiliency and our ability in higher education to surpass any challenge that confronts the continuity of life, so long as we are united in a common goal of winning this battle. The Scholarships for Instructors Knowledge Advancement Program, or the CCAP, provides opportunities for higher education institutions, teaching personnel, or former HCI teaching personnel seeking advanced studies in identified universities and colleges in the Philippines. It is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to continuously capacitate our faculty members in the tertiary level, of course, with an ultimate goal of improving the quality of instruction and research capabilities of our HEIs. As we continue to gear towards internationalization, we find it essential to learn from universities and collaborate with their experts to further the faculty's discipline and capability. We thank the K-12 Transition Management Program of CHED, who, despite the demands of the transition, has continuously embraced the call to be of service to our faculty members and our higher education institutions. May CHED Region 1 team and all the K-12 units of the other CHED regional offices for their dedication and commitment to serve our faculty members and higher education institutions in their jurisdictions. We also thank our CHED chairman, Dr. J. Prospero de Vera III, for his progressive leadership, his advocacy in helping the higher education faculty members for them to pursue advanced studies in excellent universities in the Philippines. No pandemic should stop each one from learning, from earning an advanced degree, from sharpening their minds, and from filling their souls. Most especially, we thank our higher education institutions who will be presenting their graduate programs and who will be showcasing their innovations and best features that were incorporated in the delivery of CCAT. The Don Mariano Marcos Memorial State University, Isabela State University, Benguet State University, Cavite State University, Mindoro State University, and University of the Philippines, Las Bañas. These excellent universities, along agriculture, forestry, fisheries, and veterinary medicine, have accepted the challenge of training and providing quality education to our faculty members all over the Philippines. Thank you for partnering with the Commission in the implementation of the Scholarship for Instructors Knowledge Advancement Program. As the host region for today, I wish to welcome you all in this graduate education fair, and I hope that we carry on with our journey of educating in the new normal. Let us take advantage of this unprecedented situation to think and innovate ways on how the fields of agriculture can actually help lessen the burden we are experiencing now. Let us continue serving not only for ourselves but for the other people who have been deprived because of this pandemic. Dear faculty members, the future of our student lies in your hands. May we keep that passion and energy burning so that we can continue fulfilling our mission as educators of the 21st century, and eventually we will emerge as number one in the field of agriculture education across Asia. Mabuhay kayong lahat, and again, good morning everyone.
Thank you so much, Dr. Galera, for that wonderful message. Indeed, we are here to serve for the people. Maraming salamat po for that message. And let's move on to the next part of our program, the presentation of the different delivering higher education institutions. So to start, let's begin with the video presentation. And by the way, after the presentation of the different universities, we will be having an open forum to, of course, address your concerns regarding their admission, regarding their requirements that you need to comply upon admission. Okay, so first on our list, the presentation of the Isabela State University Echagüe campus.
The Isabela State University is a premier university that is mandated to provide quality education in the arts, technological fields, natural sciences, and agriculture. The Central Graduate School of Isabela State University offers the following programs in agriculture: Doctor of Philosophy in Animal Science, Doctor of Philosophy in Crop Science, Master of Science in Animal Science, and Master of Science in Crop Science. To ensure the quality of the delivery of instruction, the following are being undertaken: workshops, professional lectures, learning visits, interactive learning, macro and micro teaching, investigatory projects and action research, coaching and peer teaching. The programs are manned by highly qualified faculty members who are experts in the fields of animal science and crop science, who also serve as research managers. Science and technology generators, and extensionists. To update their knowledge and skills, the university provides them continuous education program, trainings, steady grants, and fellowship in national and international universities to provide quality education. The following facilities have been provided for faculty and students' use. Lecture rooms, laboratories for experiments, instructional units, and learning stations. Library and recreational facilities. In response to the university's mission to become the leading research university in the ASEAN region, the research agenda of the programs are aligned to the national research agenda and on the university's research thematic goals. From 2017 to 2020, the research centers were established in the university for the programs. These centers enable to conduct advanced researches. Researches on basic and applied science were also undertaken. Technology transfer was also conducted. Facility enhancement are being packaged. Research grant amounting to more than 131 million pesos was awarded to the university to different approved scientific researches that are being participated by the faculty and students. The research outputs are now published in scientific journals. While technologies are applied for intellectual property rights and are now being used by different industries. Different extension activities are also being conducted to uplift the life of people, especially to farmers in the countryside. The enhancement of instruction and advancement of science and technology will not be possible without the assistance from partners and different stakeholders. Thus, linkages with international R&D networks and universities, national R&D institutions, the state universities and colleges, local government units, faculty accomplishments in research and extension have been acknowledged by different award-giving bodies, both international and local levels, serving as proof of Isabela State University excellence. Lecture rooms.
Thank you so much, Isabela State University at Chagre Campus, for presenting to us your ABP. Later on, we will be having Dr. Oliva Gafud, the program chair of the PhD in Animal Science and MS Animal Science, and also Dr. Lucila Ruca, the program chair for PhD in Crop Science and MS in Crop Science. Okay? So for all our participants who will be planning to have their MS Animal Science or PhD Animal Science or Crop Science, PhD Crop Science or MS in Crop Science, ISU at Chagre is one of your options. Okay, so next, to showcase also their programs, their accomplishments, their profile, let us all welcome the Isabela State University Cabagan Campus.
Welcome to the College of Forestry and Environmental Management of the Isabela State University Cabagan Campus, an ISO certified campus since 2019, the Center of Forestry, Environmental Science, Resource Management, Disaster Risk Management, Climate Change Adaptation Education of the Isabela State University. In 1988, the College of Forestry worked with the Institute of Environmental Science at Leiden University, the Netherlands, for a long-term collaboration in environmental education and research. The official agreement of cooperation in the field of environmental studies was signed in June 1989 through the Cagayan Valley Program on Environment and Development hosted by the College of Forestry. Consistent with its vision and goals as an institution responsive to the needs of the times, the college evolved in 1993 to its present status, defining forestry and environmental education as its twin mandates. Through its international and local linkages, which bolstered the growth of forestry and environmental science education in the college. PhD scholarships have been initiated through the CVPED, both from the CFEM and Leiden University. Through the cooperation, hundreds of students, researchers, faculty members, experts, trainings, seminars, conferences, publications, and big budgeted projects have been initiated. In recognition of its continuous efforts to provide quality forestry education, ISU CFEM has been selected by the CHED TPA as a Center of Excellence for Forestry Education in February 2000 under RA 7722 by virtue of CMO 06 series of 2000 is one of the top for forestry schools in the Philippines. This is the only program granted COE status in the entire university system up to this time. Today, the College of Forestry and Environmental Management is offering 6 degree programs, 2 undergraduate programs, and 4 graduate programs. The graduate programs are Doctor of Philosophy in Resource Management, with 2 major fields of specialization, Environmental Management and Forest Resources Management. Level 2 accreditation from the Accrediting Agency of Colleges and Universities of the Philippines. Master of Science in Forestry, with 6 major fields of specialization. Level 3 accreditation from the Accrediting Agency of Colleges and Universities of the Philippines. Master of Science in Environmental Science, Level 3 accreditation from the Accrediting Agency of Colleges and Universities of the Philippines. Master of Science in Disaster Risk Management and Climate Change Adaptation. All of the graduate programs comply with the latest policies, standards, and guidelines for graduate programs of the Commission on Higher Education, CHED, Memorandum Order 15, Series of 2019. CFEM boasts of its faculty members, who are graduates of prestigious academic institutions here and abroad like the Leiden University in Netherlands, Kochi University in Japan, University of the Philippines, and Central Luzon State University. The graduate faculty members are also constantly engaged in research, extension, and development projects that are funded by international, national, and regional funding agencies or institutions. The ISU campus has facilities to cater to the needs of the different graduate programs. It has a main library and a reading room located at the Environmental Information Center with reference collections and online subscriptions relevant to the graduate programs being offered. The library and reading rooms are fully air-conditioned and are equipped with computers and other facilities. Environmental Information Center, EIC. With the Isabella State University's desires to internationalize the educational experience and skills of its students and to better train and prepare them for a globalized world, it has forged academic and research partnerships with several foreign institutions in order to upgrade the present quality of the academic programs through collaborative activities, effective faculty and student cooperation in research, strengthen educational, cultural, social, economic and political bonds, facilitate international exposure of students as an integral part of quality and relevant higher education through international linkages on different regions of collaboration as evidenced by Memorandum of Agreement, Memorandum of Collaboration, and Memorandum of Understanding. We have existing partnership with various Asian universities in Taiwan and Singapore, as well as in Europe, particularly Germany and Netherlands. Come now and enroll at the College of Forestry and Environmental Management graduate programs.
Thank you very much, Isabela State University Cabagan Campus, for showcasing your program. Later on, we will be having Dean or Dr. Emerson Barceliano, the Dean of the College of Forestry and Environmental Management. Next on our list will be the presentation or the AVP of the Cavite State University.
Does your chosen profession require a graduate degree? Are you looking to change career paths? Do you want to better position yourself for advancement opportunities? Enroll now in our CHETA CCAP graduate programs. Master of Science in Biology, Master of Science in Agriculture, and Doctor of Philosophy in Agriculture. Develop critical thinking and independent research towards the advancement of knowledge. Utilize advanced knowledge in self-directed high-impact research for publication. Apply research outputs in a more complex setting that demands leadership with strategic value added. Pursue your interest in more depth. Contribute to the world's knowledge.
Ang inyong lingkod ay nagtapos ng Master in Agriculture at Doctor of Philosophy in Agriculture sa Cavite State University. Ang aking dissertation sa Cavite State University tungkol sa pag-aalaga ng manok na may duyang dilaw bilang probiotic ay malaking tulong upang kilalanin na inyong lingkod sa larangan ng pag-aalaga ng manok. Hindi lamang sa paaralan, kundi sa komunidad ng Oriental Mindoro na may malaking tulong sa mga programa ng extension ng dalubhasaan.
Sa pag-aaral ko po sa Cavite State University, doon ko po natutunan lahat ang tungkol po sa mga bagay na ginagawa ko ngayon, lalong-lalo na po ang aking pong pagiging project in charge sa amin pong mga professor, sa amin pong dean, at sa lahat po ng staff ng Cavite State University. Ako po ay nagpapasalamat ng maraming sa kaalamang ipinagkaloob niyo sa amin.
My journey on this earth has truly been meaningful with the help of Cavite State University. Kayong lahat ay naging instrumento ng Panginoon upang marating ko ang anumang tagumpay na mayroon ako ngayon. Thank you, CBSU.
Earning my MS Biology degree in CBSU helped me in developing and improving my skills and knowledge about biological sciences and its allied fields. The degree engaged me to advance biological researches and extension programs. The degree is of great help in my promotion from Instructor 1 to Assistant Professor here in CBSU.
I learned a lot, most especially new knowledge and skills that were really a big help for my professional development. The program have competent professors for each discipline that will provide the students all that they need to know in each specific subject. Sulit na sulit ang every semester ng pag-enroll ko. Most especially when I am conducting my master's thesis, I would say that this phase really enhanced my laboratory skills, specifically in microbiology, as well as my thesis writing skill.
For admission procedures and other details, you may send us an email or give us a call.
Thank you very much, Cavite State University, for showcasing your biology and agriculture programs. And to add more about their program, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome in the virtual stage the Dean of the Graduate School and Open Learning College of Cavite State University. Let us all give a virtual applause to Dr. Rezin Bahia. Sir? All right. So, sir, good morning.
Okay. So, good morning. So, thank you for allowing me to be unmuted to the host. And allow me to share my screen. Can I request for
now, please go ahead.
Nakikita na po ba yung aking screen?
Yes, sir. We can already see your screen, but may we request you, sir, to kindly start presenting your slides.
Okay, so can you hear me loud and clear, sir?
Yes, sir. We can hear you po. Sir, pakilakihan na lang po yung...
So, po?
Pakilakihan na lang po yung slide, sir. Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. Okay, so once again, good morning from Cavite. So, allow me to present the highlights of our graduate programs in agriculture. The video that you have seen also include our biology program. Basically, it is also related to agriculture. So, we are offering graduate programs for our Doctor of Philosophy in Agriculture and Masters of Science in Agriculture. And our PhD Agriculture have two academic tracks, namely our Animal Science and Crop Science. And this is our admission, retention, and graduation requirements. So basically, you will be on the latter part of my presentation, we'll be discussing about the admission requirements. So your admission requirements will be undergoing screening by the committee before we issue our admission notice. Then for our PhD program, kailangan lang po natin yung master's degree in agriculture or allied fields with a GPA of at least 1.5. And maintaining grade po natin during the semester would be a 2. So our major requirements for and student outputs for graduation are the following: your comprehensive exam, your defended dissertation, publication in international journals. Then our MS Agriculture, 2 academic tracks for major fields of animal science, crop protection, and crop. So basically, we have the same admission requirements that will be discussed later on. Then our requirement for our MS Agriculture admission is a Bachelor of Science degree in Agriculture, equivalent or allied field with a GPA of at least 2.5. Then our retention. Then major requirements and outputs. Of course, you have a comprehensive thesis manuscript and at least 1 publication in reference journal as required in November 15 series of 2019. Then, of course, we are very proud of our faculty profile. We will be handled by our experts, our 28 faculty members from different colleges, from College of Economics and Management, from the College of Veterinary Medicine and Biomedical Sciences, from the College of Engineering and Information Technology, from the College of Arts and Sciences, and of course, College of Agriculture, Forestry and Natural Resources. Our programs are experts are diverse fields because we believe that a holistic or more diversified program will be better for our graduate programs. And of course, if you're interested with the following research agenda. So in agri-fisheries and food security, biodiversity, environmental conservation, and public health and welfare, our unit equipped with laboratory and demonstration experimental farms that you can conduct, where you can conduct your thesis or dissertation. So we have adopted the flexible of delivery. So we have synchronous and asynchronous, and actually in the university we encourage that our teachers would be just have a session for their synchronous, and the rest would be on asynchronous mode of delivery. Then this is our request. So you accomplish application to piece of 2x2 ID picture, original transfer of records, to accomplish recommendation from the former professor and immediate supervisors, approved permit to study if you are coming from a public school. So all of the forms that we have are downloadable at bit.do.gso/admission. So you can send your requirements to courier delivery service. So you can contact us with this cell phone number that you can see in your screen, or email us at gsolc.admission@cvsu.edu.ph. So muli po, marami pong salamat, and you can also visit our Facebook for further information. So thank you very much for listening.
Thank you so much, Dr. Rezin from the Cavite State University for presenting to us the admission policy and retention policy of your college. We will be having Dr. Rezin later on during the often open forum. Okay, so if you do have some questions for Cavite State University for their program in biology and agriculture, you can throw that one later on in the open question and answer portion. Thank you very much, Cavite State University. Again, we would like to remind all our participants that we are also live in our Facebook page and in our YouTube channel. Our Facebook page is CHED Region 1 and our YouTube channel is CHED Regional Office 1. Okay, so if you were not able to log in our Zoom account, you may advise the other participants or your friends to view our or watch our live streaming in our FB page and in our YouTube channel. Moving on, let's proceed to our fourth presenter to showcase their graduate education program. Ladies and gentlemen, from Don Mariano Marcos Memorial State University North La Union Campus, let us welcome the Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. Vicky Agpasa.
That DIMSU Inbook is very much conducive for a sustainable and responsive academic program delivery. The university is driven by its philosophy, vision, mission, and goal. It is founded in the philosophy of total human development with appropriate competencies, with the intention to develop the individual holistically in all areas of personality. Vision, a globally competitive university. Mission, to provide high-quality instruction, research, and extension. Goal, to lead in transforming human resources into productive, self-reliant citizens and responsible leaders. The College of Graduate Studies offers the following programs. We have MS Agribusiness Management. This is SICAP approved DHCI. We have also submitted other programs for SICAP grants, namely PhD Agronomy, PhD Animal Science, MS Agronomy, MS Animal Science, and MS Agroforestry. Other programs offered by the college, we have PhD Educational Administration, MS Education major in TLA, Master of Arts in Educational Management, MS Environmental Studies, and MS RCD. With the unexpected changes in the education systems due to the COVID-19 pandemic, DIMSU had made necessary adjustments and explored new approaches for the delivery of its curricular programs. With the new paradigm of the flexible learning, the university adopted various pedagogical and instructional strategies, and one of these is the learning management system. The university recognizes that LMS facilitates and enhances the process of teaching and encourages faculty members to use this opportunity by obtaining digital competence. What is more, for the implementation of the flexible learning, the university has organized teacher trainings designed to have faculty members prepare for the new learning environment. Presently, the university has 12.2 million pesos allocation for this purpose. The articulation of the curriculum to the objectives of the program, to the philosophy, vision, mission, and objectives of the university clearly illustrates the formation of graduate attributes that must be attained by the time students will graduate from the university. And these are, they must be professionally competent, committed and responsible leader, effective communicator and collaborator, critical thinker and innovator, reflective, lifelong learner, and responsible environment steward. Faculty members play a vital role in the development of quality graduates. The college has a pool of faculty members who meet the requirements to fit in the advanced education programs. Most of them are doctoral degree holders with academic ranks of professor, associate professor, and few assistant professors, and all of them have permanent status. For the admission requirements for the new students, we have the original official transcript of records, medical certificate, and photos. For international students, we have the certified true copy of student visa and check permit with alien registration. Here is the procedure for the admission and enrollment. With the situation nowadays, students may opt to have online admission and registration. The goal of the university research development is to generate and verify appropriate technologies. The research agenda includes the following: agriculture, fisheries and natural resources, education, socio-economics, governance, health, food and nutrition, information and communications technology, industrial technology, basic or applied natural and biological science, and gender and development. A research study in the form of thesis or dissertation is a requirement in its academic program. That is, to develop students' research capabilities. To prepare students for the conduct of the research study, courses like statistics and research management are integrated in the curriculum. An oral examination committee is created to evaluate each student research during proposal and final defense. Research orientation seminars and colloquium are conducted for students to present their completed researches. To aid in the performance of the research study of the student, the university is equipped with laboratories and IGP or the income generating projects that may serve as venue for the conduct of their research studies. The university also provides facilities that pave the way to the performance of activities that enhance the skills of students deemed necessary to ensure quality education. The campus has accommodation facilities and dormitories that provide housing to students at a very reasonable cost. For our wellness program, especially during these times of the COVID-19 pandemic, we have an infirmary to assure you to stay safe and healthy always. With this support and commitment of the university, we hope for you to enjoy the pursuit of your advanced education at our university. For more information, please don't hesitate to send your queries to the email address and phone number flashed on your screen. Thank you, and we look forward to see you enrolling at our university. Stay safe and healthy.
Thank you very much, Dr. Vicky Agpase, the Dean of the Graduate School of the Don Mariano Marcos Memorial State University, North La Union Campus. We'll be having Dr. Agpasa later on during the question and answer portion segment. Okay, so next presenter, we have the University of the Philippines, Los Baños, Laguna.
The ideal UP graduate, a scholar dedicated to the search for truth and knowledge, an expert and leader who pursues excellence and innovation towards inclusive growth and development, an active contributor in the dissemination and application of knowledge, a lifelong learner who adapts to the rapid changing global environment, a person imbued with a Pangiluhod spirit, engaged in community, public, and volunteer service, a responsible citizen with a deep sense of intercultural understanding and ethical responsibility, and an advocate with abiding respect for freedom, democracy, human rights, and gender equity. This is GS. We are GS. The graduate school administers all graduate programs of UPLB. At present, it offers nearly 100 graduate degree programs. A large percentage of those conferred with graduate degrees at UPLB came from foreign countries. This is GS. We are GS. Graduate instruction at UPLB, then supervised by a committee, was established as early as 1913, when UPLB was still the UP College of Agriculture, or UPCA. With the transformation of UPCA into UPLB and the granting of full autonomy to the latter, graduate instruction expanded, requiring the establishment of UPLB Graduate School on December 21st, 1972 by the UP Board of Regents. The UPLB Graduate School is continuously evolving to create systems and experiences that are future-proof, driven by steadfast quality management and digital transformation. Everyone is involved in the planning, design, implementation, and evaluation of the future-proof UPLB graduate school structures and processes. This is GS. We are GS.
The College of Forestry and Natural Resources has come a long way since its inception in 1910 as a forestry school under the College of Agriculture. The decades that passed saw its transformation that shaped CFNR to what it is today. CFNR is nestled within the legendary Mount Makiling Forest Reserve, or MMFR. Of 4,244 hectares of forested land, which is the haven for a multitude of flora and fauna species. The MMFR serves as the largest instruction, learning, and research laboratory in UPLB, a national and international center for higher education. The sciences, the arts, natural resources conservation and utilization, and ecotourism. In 2013, the MMFR was declared as the 33rd ASEAN Heritage Park. CFNR owes its steady growth and strength from the diversity of its human resource to provide expertise in forest science and its allied fields, in establishing its niches in forest research, conservation, and management. The CFNR degree programs continue to be at the forefront of forestry education in the country. Aside from CFNR's excellent BS degree program, which has earned prestigious distinctions in the local and international frontiers, its graduate degree programs are the choice among individuals who wish to pursue higher learning in forestry. With an active link to the international community, CFNR continuously embarks on collaborative researches and knowledge exchange. Instruction is complemented by a strong and dynamic conduct of research and extension, which serve as catalysts to produce knowledge products, technologies, and innovations to promote sustainability through extension and public service. The college continuously finds ways to improve modalities in instruction, research, and extension that are flexible and adaptable in challenging situations. With an enabling environment to allow people, academic programs, RDE programs, infrastructure, and public service initiatives to flourish, the CFNR continues to move forward with its goal of securing the future while maintaining honor and excellence in forestry.
All right, thank you so much, University of the Philippines, Los Baños, Laguna. We will be having the Dean of the Graduate School of UPLB, Dr. Jomar Rabahante, in the question and answer portion. Okay, so last we have the, of course, last but not the least, we have the Mindoro State University to showcase or present their graduate education program for crop science, animal science, and agriculture. Let us all watch their video presentation.
Driven by its strong desire to contribute in meeting the demands for scientific expertise in the fields of crop and animal sciences, and to train graduates in agriculture and other related fields on the application of current and relevant technological advancements and innovations to aid in food production, sufficiency, and sustainability, the Mindoro State University offers the Master of Science in Agriculture program. MS Agriculture is a 2-year degree graduate program specializing in crop science and animal science. It has a well-rounded and flexible curriculum designed to advance students' knowledge, skills, and further developed attitudes towards addressing the varying demands of the industry, the local and global communities, the ever-changing environment, and the future. Committed to the university's mandate of generating new knowledge, development, and innovation, its curriculum is tailored for the students to conduct research that is anchored to the institution's R&D agenda, which includes crops germplasm evaluation, conservation, utilization and management, varietal improvement, production of good quality seeds and planting materials, pest and disease surveillance, cultural management and crop production systems, including nutrient supplementation, off-season production and climate-resilient technologies, post-harvest processing and product development, market research, animal improvement and welfare, approaches in eco-friendly pig production and productivity, conservation and improvement of native animals, detection of chemical residues and antimicrobial resistance, use of phytobiotics, prebiotics and probiotics, feeds and nutrition, establishment of forage and pasture area, processing and product development. To ensure effective acquisition of knowledge, MINSU provides a conducive teaching and learning environment to its competent faculty members, adequate learning resources such as library holdings, state-of-the-art facilities and laboratories. It has established a strong linkage to various institutions that share common mandates to strengthen collaboration, widen access to learning, research and development, and extension resources to bring service to its people, to the communities, and give hope for the nation. Are you a holder of Bachelor of Science in Agriculture degree, or any agriculture-related field? Or have had at least 6 units of crop science or animal science courses? Apply to our program. Submit recommendations from former professors or immediate supervisors together with your transcript of records. Take the entrance examination, pass, and enroll. Join the League of Successful Alumni. Come and ring out the name. Move towards your successful career. Minsu.
Preaching with our might, even through the night. We have been soon in our home.
The Mindoro State University is a delivering higher education institution of the Commission on Higher Education's Scholarships for Instructors Knowledge Advancement Program. Be a SICIP grantee. Apply now.
Thank you very much, Mindoro State University, for your presentation. All right, so I guess we are now, let's now proceed to the question and answer portion for the different delivering higher education institutions for agriculture, forestry, fishery, and veterinary medicine. I would like to call in first the representative from Isabela State University at Chage Campus. We have here Dr. Oliva Gafud, the program chair of PhD Animal Science and MS in Animal Science. We have also the program chair of PhD in Crop Science and MS in Crop Science, Dr. Lucila Ruca. From the Isabela State Cabagan. Okay. Dr. Gafud, are you here? Dr. Roca?
Yes, sir. Sir.
I hear you, ma'am. Good morning and welcome to the Graduate Education Fair for this particular disciplines.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Sir. May I correct my family name? That is Rocha. Rocha. Priscilla Rocha.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Rocha. Thank you for that correction.
Yes,
all right. So calling on representative from Isabela State University Cabagan Campus, we have here Dr. Emerson Barceliano, the Dean of the College of Forestry and Environmental Management. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Good morning po sa lahat.
Right. So I would like to call in the virtual room or kindly put them in spotlight. We have here Dr. Rezin Bahia, the Dean of the Graduate School and Open Learning College of the Cavite State University. Dr. Rezin, welcome back.
Thank you. And I would like also to acknowledge the presence of our Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Maria Agnes P. Nuestro.
All right. Good morning, ma'am. Kindly kindly include her in the spotlight, please. Sir Rezin, kindly repeat the name, please.
Dr. Maria Agnes P. Nuestro.
Maria Agnes Nuestro. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Nuestro, for joining us to this virtual graduate education fair. And from the Dr. Mariano Marcos Memorial State University, I would like to include, or I would like to invite in the spotlight, we have here Dr. Vicky Agpasa. Ma'am Vicky.
Good morning po.
All right. Good morning, ma'am. And from the University of the Philippines, Los Baños, Laguna, we have here the Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. Jomar Rabahante. Dr. Jomar, or any representative from the UPLB. I can see here Mr. Marco Aragones Galang and Ronel Roberto. Are we the representative of the UPLB or the possible SICAP grantees?
Good morning. I'm representing the College of Forestry and Natural Resources, University of the Philippines, Los Baños.
Thank you so much, Dr. Galang. Maraming salamat po for representing UPLB. And we have also the Vice President for Academic Affairs of the Mindoro State University, Dr. Nemesio Navalos. Sir Nemi.
Good morning, everyone. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat from the Mindoro State University.
All right. Thank you so much, Sir Nemi. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the different representatives from the different universities, state universities, SUCs ata lahat ito, state universities as our delivering higher education institutions for the discipline in agriculture, forestry, fishery, and veterinary medicine. Okay, so I guess our participants are already ready to throw their first question to all our delivering higher education institutions. Again, we would like also to remind our participants to kindly accomplish our evaluation form after the program. The link is already posted po sa ating chat box. So please evaluate po, kindly accomplish po our evaluation after our program. And also, there are ways for you to answer or to ask your questions, rather. You can key in the chat box. The button can be found at the bottom part of your screen. Or you can click the icon for raise hand for us to be able to recognize you, and you can throw your question to the different representatives of the different state universities. Okay? And meron din po tayong nakalagay dyan sa may chat box. Pakilagay na rin daw po yung pangalan po nila at saka your institution where you are connected. Okay, so anyone from our Zoom room, may mga katanungan po ba tayo? Participants? Our future experts in the field of agriculture, forestry, and fishery, and also veterinary medicine. Parang wala po atang gustong magtanong. Parang na-overwhelm po ata sila sa presentations ninyo, mga ma'ams, mga sirs. Okay, so bago tayo siguro pumunta, or habang naantay natin, ano po, yung, there, I can see a person who is raising his hand from the, I guess this is Nueva Ecija University of Science and Technology. Sir Jan, am I correct? Please. Kindly
yes
open.
po.
Okay.
Hello po, good morning po. Am I audible po?
Yes, you are.
I will not be opening my camera po kasi medyo mahina po yung signal ko. Thank you po for this. My question po is for Dr. Barceliano of ISO Cabagan.
Yes, sir.
Hello po sir, magandang araw po sa inyo. Sir, ang question ko lang po with regards to PhD in environment, PhD in resource management po.
Yes, sir.
Kasi po sir, I'm a degree holder, BSN by Environmental Science and Master in Environmental Management po from Central Luzon State University. However po, my master's degree is a non-thesis program and I want to apply po for PhD in Resource Management po from your institution. Ngayon po, since my master's degree is a non-thesis program, ano po ang kailangan kong gawin for me to become eligible to enroll for that particular program?
Okay. Once again, good morning po sa ating lahat. Thank you very much, sir, for that question. So, actually po, ang ating PhD in Resource Management ay merong dalawang majors. We have for foresters, major in Forest Resource Management, and for non-foresters, major in Environmental Management. So, dalawa po yung kanilang may pagpipilian. And in your case, based dito sa ating, based in our curriculum, meron kasi yung mga non-technical na at saka yung walang thesis in their master's degree. So, ang ginawa po namin na curriculum ay with bridging at saka without bridging. Of course, yung may, in your case, na non-thesis po ang master's, so mag-bridging po kayo wherein based in our policy, you need to come up with a master's thesis equivalent to 6 units po. Yun po ang aming bridging sa mga non-thesis applicants for our master's degree program, PhD in resource management. However, you have to add 9 units foundation courses. Yun po ang aming curriculum for non-MS at saka non-thesis master's graduate at saka non-technical graduates na kukuha po ng PhD in resource management. Yun, sir, yung aming curriculum.
Thank you so much po. Maraming salamat po from Nueva Ecija University of Science and Technology. Thank you, sir. Salamat po sa clarification.
Okay po.
Thank you so much, Sir John, and also Sir Emerson for that answer. Okay, so any more questions from our participants? May mga query po ba kayo sa ating mga delivering higher education institutions for CCAP grant? If meron po, you can throw them now para masagot po immediately ng concerned university. Okay? So, meron ding announcement dito from Miss Lailani Kilang. I guess it's from Isu Echage or Kabagan?
Echage po yan.
Echage. Okay. So, if you do have some queries regarding their crop science and animal science, you can ask them now or you can email them at isu.cgs@gmail.com. Okay? So, any more questions from our participants? May mga katanungan pa po ba kayo regarding sa kanila, regarding their programs? Anyone?
Hi, Sir Mel.
Oh, hi, hello. Yes.
Sir, meron pong anonymous nag-send po sa atin. Hindi po binigay yung name and the institution po kung saan po siya admitted. Ang tanong po niya, for all na lang po ito siguro, sir. Basahin ko, do you have partnerships with other universities, local or international, for research? Or do you open the university's ongoing research for graduate students to be research assistants?
Okay, so thank you so much, Christine. I guess they are inquiring regarding partnership with other universities for research purposes. Okay, so I would like to call in first in the list, Isabela State University Echage.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, please go ahead, ma'am.
So, we have a program for doon po sa may mga student to have their thesis will be funded by the university. So, we allotted fund for them. with regards to the partner agencies, meron naman po kaming cooperating agencies wherein the student would be able to conduct their research or thesis. Actually, last semester, we funded 2 masteral students. Pinondohan po namin yung thesis nila. And they are graduated now.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Rucha from Isabela State University at Tiague Campus. Next, we have Isabela State University, Cabagan Campus, Dr. Baseliano. May mga partners ba tayong ibang universities sa ating program, sir?
Yes, sir. Regarding po sa ating mga partners, of course, meron po tayo locally and internationally. So, kung naririnig nyo na po dati, way back in the late 80s, yung ating Cagayan Valley Program for Environment and Development, and that is yung CVPED as the acronym. Yun po is our partner wherein, ano yan, it's a link between the Isabela State University College of Forest and Environmental Management and to that of the Leiden University in Netherlands. So yun po, ang ating mga estudyante ay nandun sila kumukuha, finafund yung kanilang studies as they conduct their studies. Isa lang po yun siya, ang ating CVPED. And aside from that, marami rin tayong mga present partners. Say for example, ang ating mga local partners in the country na yung mga non-government organizations wherein partner din nila kami, and then yung ating mga student can also be part of this organization in the conduct of their thesis or dissertation. Ganun po yung aming sistema as far as research of our students is concerned. So, mayroon tayong mga centers na align dito sa College of Forestry and Environmental Management. We have 4 centers. We have yun po yung ating CVPED. The other one is the Upland Resource Development Center. We also have the NLIC eBirds, wherein concern is more on biodiversity. And the FORPIC, the Forest Product Research Development Center. So ito po yung ating mga centers na naka-align po dito sa ating kolehiyo, wherein our students, as they conduct their research, masters, and even in the undergraduate level, ay pwede po sila mai-link doon sa mga centers for them to pursue their degree programs. And not only in CFM, we also have in the other disciplines. Even in education also, meron din kaming mga ganun po.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Barceliano, for presenting to us your partners for the College of Forestry and Environmental Management. Okay, so let's hear also the partners of the Cavite State University, Dr. Rezin.
Hello, once again, good morning. Basically, our graduate programs in agriculture are based sa aming College of Agriculture, Forestry, and Natural Resources. But our program, as I mentioned a while ago, our faculty come from various colleges of the university, and each colleges has its own mga linkages with the local and foreign partners. So we also have our centers. We have our, of course, the Cavite State University is the house of the coffee, National Coffee Center. So madami po kaming mga linkages in terms ng coffee, mga stakeholders sa coffee industry. Then also we have our Makapuno project, our Kaong dito sa mga plant sa crops part. So with these centers, we will be also providing our students with access to our partners here and abroad. Good, sir.
Thank you so much, Dr. Rezin. And next, we have Dr. Agpacta from DIMSU. May we know your partners for research purposes, ma'am?
Good morning po ulit. So in our case, we have different government agencies and private agencies that our students can conduct their research study. And in our university, we have 2 national research institutes for them to conduct their studies. We have the Sericulture Research and Development Institute, and we have the National Apiculture Research and Training and Development Institute, as well as we have research institute also in our campus, that is the Fisheries Research and Training Institute. And if the student may opt to conduct their researches in other schools or universities or other agencies, so they just have to submit a request letter for approval, sir. So that's all po. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Agpasa. And maybe you are also the partners of UPLB, Sir Dr. Galang.
Okay, so again, good morning. I've posted in the chat the linkages of UPLB. So the University of the Philippines, Los Baños, maintains linkages with more than 100 foreign and 6 Philippine institutions as listed in that particular website. Of course, locally, we do collaborative research with some of these SUCs and other government agencies like DNR. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And last, we have Dr. Davalos.
Good morning again, everyone. From the Mindoro State University, we have partners local, including the UPLB with Saray and Calamansi. We have also the banana tissue culture laboratory. We have the Regional Apiculture Research Development Center in collaboration with the DIMSU. We have also the Calamansi Center. And as we are just converted from State College to University, we are expanding our horizon. We also are planning to have collaboration with universities and other entities from outside the country. But as of now, the collaboration is not for research, but on other aspect of education. So, thank you. At sana yung mga gustong pumasok sa Mindoro State University ay matuto ng maayos with respect to the agriculture courses na binibigay namin. So, we have the kanina sa video, we have the masters in agriculture with 2 specialization, crop science and animal science. And we have the Doctor of Philosophy in Crop Science. Direct appointed is a Doctor of Philosophy in Crop Science. Thank you. Good morning po.
Thank you so much, Dr. Davalos. So, lahat po ata ng ating mga delivering higher educations do have partners, no, sa mga ibang universities and also other agencies and other centers with regard to the program or graduate education programs that they are offering. All right, maraming salamat. We have also question here in our chat box from Miss Kathleen May Natividad. This question is intended to the University of the Philippines, Los Baños. Sir, I am a degree holder po of BS Agricultural Engineering. Kung kukuha po ba ako ng Masters in Agronomy, may babalikan po ba akong subject? Babalikan. Sir, Dr. Galang?
Unfortunately, I'm not well versed with the program of the College of Agriculture and Food Science of the University of the Philippines, Los Baños. So I'm here to represent actually the College of Forestry and Natural Resources. But in the College of Forestry, we do require you to take foundation courses, especially if you're not from the same field. So I would assume na in this case, most likely you have to take foundation courses as well, especially if the higher courses have prerequisite course. So you can inquire with the department directly with regards to this, just so that you won't encounter any problem. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Galang, and thank you, Ms. Kathleen, for that question. Again, we would like to remind Ms. Kathleen, pinost na po ata ni Dr. Galang yung link or yung, tama ba, kung saan sila pwedeng mag-search ng additional information, Sir Galang?
Yes, sir. The website of the graduate school of the University of the Philippines, Los Baños, is posted in the chat. It's uplbgradschool.org. So you can actually Google search it as well if you cannot directly access it. But the website is uplbgraduateschool.org. So you can find a lot of information with regards to admission requirements, different programs, and so on and so forth in that website.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Galang. Again, Ma'am Kathleen, that's uplb.grad.org. Tama po ba? All right. So we have also another question from Sir John Sir John Anton de la Punta. Good AM, sir and ma'am. Is the CBSUA, I'm not familiar with this, accredited as DHEI is per approved in the CCAP grants. I guess it's for the K-12. We will going to answer you, Sir John. Antayin niyo lang po yung katanungan. Yung answer po ng technical team natin for your CBSUA concern. We have also another question from Miss Rosie Salvador Abalos. Is there a DHEI for MS Fisheries program? Fisheries. Anyone from our presenters? May mga MS Fisheries po ba tayo? Okay, so parang wala po ata tayong delivering higher education institution for MS Fisheries. We'll get back to you, Miss Abalos, Ma'am Rosie, if meron po tayong ibang delivering higher education institution for MS Fishery. The CHED, are you from CHED Region 1 or are you from Region 1, Ma'am Abalos? That is from our FB page. Okay, so the K-12 Program Management Unit will going to inform you or contact you if meron po tayong delivering higher education institution for MS in fisheries. Okay, so next question, meron din po ata tayo. Medyo daw mahina ang
Sir?
Yes.
Sir, another question po.
Yes.
What are the things to do or delicacies that are in your school's hometown? Yun po yung isang question from our FB Live, sir.
Ano ba yan? Nakakaloka.
Ulitin ko po. What are the things to do or delicacies that are there in your school's hometown?
Ay nako, Christine. I hope that is related doon sa program offerings nila. Let's start with the Isabela State University. Sir, ano daw po yung mga delicacies ninyo dyan? Dr. Rocha, nandyan ka pa ba?
Yes, sir. Mahina po yung net. Paki-repeat po.
Dr. Rocha, tinatanong po ng ating mga participants, ano daw po yung mga delicacies natin dyan sa Etchage?
Sir, Etchage is Ilocano po kasi kami dito po, pero mix naman po. So, ang masabi ko po kung ano yung meron sa inyo, meron din po sa amin. Pero ang distinct po dito sa Etchage is Ilocano.
Ilocano.
Yes, sir. So, we are known in pinakbet, kung yung delicacies ang inaano niya, yun po yung, doon po kami sikat.
Pinakbet, Isabel, yung pansit habhab sa inyo po ba or Cagayan po yun?
Ay, sa
Cagayan, Tabasan.
Sa ano po yun? Sa Quezon. Sa
Lukban.
Lukban, Quezon.
Kasi batil patong sa atin.
Sa amin po is, kay Dr. Branciliano po is yung
batil patong.
Batil patong or yung pansit kabagan.
Okay, maraming salamat, Dr. Rocha. And we know, sino yung kasama natin dyan, Dr. Rocha?
Ito po siya po yung program chair ng Animal Science, si Dr. Oliva Gapon.
Good morning po.
Hello, ma'am. Nice to see you. Ayan po.
Nice to see you, sir.
Tayong mga enrollees, no, na mga SICAP grantees sa ating animal science and also in our CAP science. Thank you so much for joining us. And next, Sir Emerson, Sir Barceliano, ano daw po yung mga delicacies natin dyan sa Kabagan?
Once again, good morning po ulit. So, as far as the Kabagan campus is concerned, of course, we are in the Ilocano country. So, pares lang din ang Region 1. And then, ang distinct delicacies dito sa Kabagan is yung sinasabi natin na pansit Kabagan po. Pansit Kabagan. So, dito po ang origin po nito. So, talagang dito lang. So, commercialize na po ito ngayon. And at the same time, aside from the usual na pagluluto ng pansit Kabagan, meron na rin ginagawang SNT na parang yung pansit Kabagan na para bang yung sa pansit Canton. In a few minutes, pwede ka nang makakain ng pansit Kabagan, in which that's the product of ISU Kabagan itself in our extension program. So, yun po yung maganda dito sa atin ngayon as far as the delicacy is concerned. And also, as far as yung others, pwede rin tayo mag-nature trekking within the campus, biking within the campus. Kasi ang ating campus is a wildlife, has been declared as a wildlife sanctuary within this area. So, ganun po ang ating ISU Kabagan. I just don't know kung nakapasyal na kayo rito. Di ba, Sir Mark? Sir Marco?
Yes, Dean.
Thank you.
Yes, Sir Marco.
Okay, thank you so much, Dean. Ayan, naloka ako dun sa wildlife campus na
Yes, sir.
Kabagan. Sir, may mga baya po ba dyan? May mga alligators?
Isa din po yun sa ating partner, itong Mabuaya Foundation, wherein ang office is within the college, dito lang sa college, na yun po, yung ating mga buhaya. Ayan, pinapakawalan namin dyan sa mga rivers, creeks, within at malapit doon mismo sa ating Northern Sierra Madre.
Okay. Thank you so much. I hope safe, no, sir? Maglibot dyan sa natin, campus na.
Within the campus, wala nang buhaya. Okay. Within the campus, walang buhaya. Kung pupunta ka doon sa aming mga partner LGUs, malapit sa Sierra Madre, doon po talaga yung nesting at saka rearing ng ating buhaya.
Right. Maraming salamat, Sir Emerson. So, sa
Yes,
ating
sir.
mga scholars dyan, future sikap scholars natin, may mga pansit kabagan na po kayo. Meron pa kayong buhaya na mga to Kabagan Campus. Thank you, Sir Emer. And
Yes,
next,
sir.
we have from Cavite State University, Sir Rezin, ano naman po ang ipinagmamalaki ng Cavite? Sir Rezin? Aha, parang nawala ata si Sir
Actually, hello.
Go ahead.
Hello, napuputulan po ako. Sabi ko kanina, mas safe sa amin. Dahil malapit lang kami sa Taal Volcano. We are within at least 14 kilometers away from Taal Volcano. Pero safe po yun. Kahit pumutok po yung so ashfall lang po yung aming inabot dito. Of course, malapit po kami sa Tagaytay at nandun ang chain of restaurants. Magandang view kung hindi pumuputok ang bulkang Taal. So malapit din po kami actually sa Nuvali kasi may shortcut po. Sa Manila, yun po ang beauty ng Cavite State University. So malapit po kami sa lahat ng pwede yung pasyalan. Of course, kung sa Los Baños ay may hot spring, meron kaming cold spring. So dito po ay marami po kami ditong mga cold spring. Kung gusto niyo po magpalamig ng coke o ng beer sa ilog, pag wala kayong ref, ilalagay niyo lang po. And pwede nyo inumin habang nagtatampisaw kayo sa malamig na tubig. Tama-tama po pag summer. And of course, we have our Kalamay Buna dito sa Indang mismo. So masarap pong kalamay. And of course, we have our dragon fruit. Of course, yung coffee, our Pahimis blend na unique dito sa Cavite State University and the nearby towns. So lahat pong yun, may enjoy nyo pag kayo po ay nag-enroll sa amin. So salamat po.
Thank you so much, Dr. Rezin. Talagang kompletong recados tayo. Ano po, habang nag-aaral kayo, may mga pampalamig kayong napupuntahan na mga cold spring, mga kainan. No? Yun lang nga lang, 14 kilometers away from Taal. Alright, next we have from La Union naman. Tignan po naman natin, no, ano yung mga delicacies na mai-offer ni Dr. Vicky sa ating mga scholars.
Good morning po ulit. Dito sa La Union po, ang the best sa atin po is yung dinengdeng. You can taste the genuine dinengdeng. And aside from that, we also have yung mga tupig, yung mga bibingka. We have also grape farms. You can have your grape picking. We have also daing doon sa may Santo Tomas. And yung talagang dinadayo ko sa atin dito is yung surfing. So along San Juan, that is the best surfing area. So marami po tayong mga tourists diyan. So punta po kayo, mag-surf po tayo.
Ayan, nag-promote na si Ma'am Vicky ng ating mga what they call this, tourist spots in La Union. Okay, so marami po kayong mabibisita. Ano po ng mga tourist spots? Well-known tourist spots dito sa La Union kapag kayo po ay nag-enroll sa ating sa DIMSU North La Union Campus. Okay? Next, ano naman po kaya ang mai-offer ng Los Baños, Laguna? Dr. Galang?
Okay, so thank you again. So bago ko po sagutin yung tanong na yan, ay sagutin ko lang yung previous question kasi someone asked kung merong MS Fishery program. Hindi ako sumagot kanina kasi binalidate ko pa. Pero if you're interested with the MS Fishery program, you can look at the website ng UP Visayas. So they offer an MS Fishery program. Okay. Now, to answer yung question at hand, let me also recognize the representative of the UPLB Graduate School, so si Ms. Rhea Gumasing, and I've asked her to answer this particular question. Ma'am Rhea?
Ay, good morning po. Pasensya po no, dapat hindi naman po ako panel. Ayan, so Dr. Ganang, just to help you respond to what we can do here in UPLB. So maganda, napaka-importante po ng tanong ng isang estudyante or I think from Ched. For us to develop a holistic experience for our students, we have not only, I'm not so sure if you're familiar, but I know that it is famous, we have the buko pie. Okay? So pag pumunta po kayo ng Los Baños, unang ihain po sa inyo ay buko pie, and then we have also the dairy products produced po namin from our cows and our milk, because we have the Dairy Training Institute po here. And aside from that, our students are also, or our visitors can also unwind themselves by going to the Makiling. Since you know naman po, we are at the foot of a volcano, Mount Makiling. And then we have also a mud spring. We also have, if you're also a bike enthusiast, we have also Makiling Trail. Pwede din po yan sa mga hikers. Meron din po kami museum if you like the arts. We also have, sabi nga po ng isa natin kasama dito, we also have pools and also hot springs. And then we also have, of course, meron tayong Makiling Botanical Gardens. And we have also an edible garden. And also agrometeorology station. And meron pa pong maraming iba. So, yan. So, yun po yung pwede natin gawin dito sa UPLB. Okay? But I like po the surfing in DMMSU.
All right. Thank you so much, Ma'am Rhea, and also Dr. Galang. All right. So, yun po yung pwede nating gawin, no, sa Los Baños, Laguna kapag naging estudyante po tayo sa UPLB. Okay, so those are the things na pwede nating ma-experience. Next, ano naman kaya ang ma-experience natin sa Mindoro? Sir Nemi?
Good morning po ulit. Sa Mindoro po, marami tayong napupuntahan. Unang-una na yung ating Nauhan Lake and also Puerto Galera. Yan. And sa amin ng mga university, meron po kaming propolis candy, mushroom chips, banana chips, calamansi concentrate with ano. So kung pupunta po kayo sa Minso, pwede kayong dumaan muna sa Puerto Galera, mag-swimming, tapos diretso po kayo ng Nauhan Lake, bird watching, and then sa amin po, campus namin sa Victoria, makahoy po dito at maganda ang lugar, malamig. Parang sa Cavite rin, saka sa UPLB. Yan lang po at sana ay maraming mag-involve sa aming programs. Good morning po sa lahat.
Thank you so much, Sir Nems. Ayan. So, Puerto Galera, pwede tayong mag-swimming dyan. And also yung mga chips na sinabi po kanina ni Sir Nems. Okay? So, yun po yung ating mga pwede nating gawin sa Mindoro State University. Okay? Do you have more questions? Meron din po ata dito. How are students guided in their research process? I think this question is intended siguro sa ating lahat. How are our students guided in their research process or journey? Are students given mentors or advisors upon enrollment, especially for the doctorate or master's program? Okay, let's start. Siguro let's start with Sir Nems. Sir Nems?
Okay po ulit. Naka-first ako ngayon.
Sorry po.
Sa amin po, pinapatapos namin muna yung required subjects. The start po ng kanilang thesis, that is the first semester during their last year, mag-a-assign na po ng advisor para sa kanila to guide them in preparation ng kanilang outline. And dire-diretso na po yan hanggang sa makandak nila, whether it's their thesis or the dissertation pala ang basa doon, kailangan po na meron na talagang advisor. So nag-a-assign na po kami to guide this students. Thank you po. At saka yung mga advisor po namin, always ready kahit nasa bahay nila o kung nasaan. Tawag lang, dadating yung mga advisors. Thank you po.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Nems. How about UPLB, Sir Marco?
Ang tanong po ay yung tungkol sa pag-guide, right?
Yes, sir. Regarding provision of assistance at saka nagbibigay ho daw ba tayo ng mga mentors or advisors kapag nag-conduct na po sila ng kanilang mga master thesis or dissertation po for doctorate?
Sa University of the Philippines, Los Baños, kapag natanggap ka sa graduate program ay either probationary or regular ang iyong admission. But upon entry sa UPLB, you will be assigned an advisor, academic advisor. Normally sa College of Forestry, registration advisor lang yan. Depende pa kasi sa magiging focus ng iyong research or ng program, pwede kang magpalit ng advisor. Pero normally minamatch na rin namin sila dun sa interest na in-indicate nila sa kanilang application program. Well, anyway, after ng isang semester or while you are taking courses sa iyong first semester, you are asked to form your committee. For the MS program, normally 3 ang member ng committee. For the PhD program, 4 members, at least 4 members of the committee. And then, yun yung mag-guide sa iyo, sa iyong course, sa program mo, sa courses to take. And at the same time, mag-guide sa iyong study sa thesis. So that's how it works sa UPLB.
Thank you so much, Sir Mark. Next, Ma'am Vicky.
In our case, upon entry of the student, so there is a graduate advisory committee, and this is composed of 4 members. And this committee can serve as the advisor, or the committee will serve as an advisor for the student for the whole duration of her study, the pursuit of the advanced education. And then later, when the student will conduct the research study or the thesis or the dissertation, another committee will be formed. And the members of this committee may come from the first committee, the graduate advisory committee, may come. Pwedeng hindi rin, kukunin doon. Depende doon sa line of interest of the study. Then, for the membership in the oral examination committee, that is for the thesis or the dissertation committee. So for MS, we have 5 members, and that is composed of the advisor, a chairman of the committee, then members, and then 1 external expert evaluator. For the PhD, we have 6 members of the committee. 1 will serve as the advisor, 1 will be the chairman of the committee, 3 will be the members, and then 1 will be the expert evaluator. And this expert evaluator may be an external evaluator, or usually external evaluator po siya, na expert in line with the research study of the student. So yun po, yung committee for the research study.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ma'am Vicky. And how about from Cavite State University, Sir Rezin?
So in our case, each student will be assigned with an advisor. So usually the advisor, you can finalize this before the second semester starts. So depending on your interest, you will be nominating your advisor. So sometimes I suggest our incoming freshmen, our first years, to really explore agad kung sino yung possible advisor nila. So come second semester, pwede nilang i-nominate at ma-finalize yung advisor to guide the student doon sa kanyang research works na required sa aming graduate programs.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Resin. So meron po tayong mentor or advisor na binibigay sa ating mga students. Sir Emerson?
Yes po. As our practice here in CFEM, or the College of Forestry and Environmental Management, and I think all throughout the university system, na once na nag-apply yung estudyante sa atin, we patterned the same. We patterned ang aming sistema doon sa ginagawa ng UPLB, wherein pag nag-enroll yung bata, yung estudyante, ay binibigyan namin siya ng temporary advisor for the first semester. Kasi ang ating mga estudyante ay they are being accepted on a probationary basis or on a regular student. So after a semester, here comes our students will have to form yung kanilang advisory committee, wherein for master's degree, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 the advisor, 2 members, at ang isa doon ay magiging chairman of the panel, plus external expert. So kung 4 doon sa masters, dadagdagan natin ng isa in the PhD level, na ganun din yung yan, and which magkakaroon din ng external panel din po on the specialization ng ating mga estudyante. And that will be after first semester in the college. Yun po yung ating mga practice as far as our advising, guiding our students in the Isabela State University. And yun po yung aming practice. And bago ko putulin ito, I may just inform everyone na tungkol doon sa tanong kanina about sa MS Fisheries, just want to inform everyone that ang aming Isabela State University in Rojas campus is also offering MS Fisheries. Yun po. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Sir Ems. Ayan. So, Ma'am Christine po ata, no, yung nagtanong kanina regarding MS Fisheries. Meron po tayong MS Fisheries sa UP Visayas, and we have also MS Fisheries sa Isabela State University Rojas campus. Is that correct, sir?
Po.
All right. And last, we have Dr. Rocha. Dr. Rocha. Ma'am?
Hello, sir. Yes, sir.
The question is regarding mentor. Are we providing mentors daw po ba sa ating mga MS students or PhD students? May mga research assistants po ba tayong binibigay sa kanila, ma'am?
Yes, sir. As what Dr. Marceliano said a while ago, so upon finishing all the subjects taken in the masteral and the PhD courses, so nagpo-form na po sila ng committee. Under the masteral program, they are required to form 1 advisor, 2 members, and 1 external panel coming from the aligned industry or yung mga expert po. And for the PhD, that is composed of 1 advisor, 3 members, and 1 external panel po. With regards to the assistants in conducting their research, the advisor, of course, together with the members, are the one who are supervising the conduct of the thesis. Actually, before they conduct their thesis, nagkakaroon po ng evaluation kung nasusunod po yung outline po na na-present niya. Before conducting the research, nagkakaroon po ng title defense and then approval to conduct. So, yung pong panel ang nag-guide sa student on how to conduct his or her thesis. And visitation pa po before the termination of the study or the thesis.
Okay.
So nakagabay po kami from the start until the final defense.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Rocha. So, ayun po, according to our DHEI representatives, they will be providing you mentors, advisors, what else? Research assistance for the conduct of your dissertation or thesis study, master thesis study. Okay? So, time check, it's 11:37. Let's do this quick. We have a question here from our FB Live from Miss Catherine May Acosta Mercado. May mga
Sir,
ba tayo ng... Yes, Sir Galang.
sir, before we proceed, may idadagdag po si Ma'am Rhea Gumasing with regard sa specific program sa UPLB.
Ma'am Rhea, you're raising your hand po kanina.
Yes, sir po. Dagdagan ko lang po yung program po on mentorship, no? So aside from meron yung mga students namin ng committee, meron din po kaming program sa UPLB. We call it GMAP or the Graduate Mentoring and Apprenticeship Program. We offer it to MS and PhD students. So pag MS ka po, pwede ka po mag-avail po nito for 2.5 years. Pag PhD pa po kayo, up to 5 years po yan. So, ang objective po natin ng GMAP natin is for us to bridge between science and practice. So, we're looking for one of our best or a number of our students na magaling po sa research and then they look for faculty mentors and then yung faculty mentor na to ay tutulungan nilang students in specific fields po, no? So, ang entitlement po ng mga students, meron po silang, allowed po silang mag-work. 60 hours per month. So for MS po, parang 80 pesos per hour po yan. And for PhD, 100 pesos po per month. So maximum 60 hours, but not counting yet the weekends. So for now, I think we have about 25 GMAP for this semester. So we have this program since 2007 pa po. And I think this has helped us not only produce better graduates, but also potential din po kasi sila maging faculty. Kasi ito po yung mga nakaka-apply po dito, ito po yung mga nakita namin na medyo magaling din po sa field, especially lalo po dun sa research. Yan. Yun lang po yung gusto kong dagdag from UPLB po.
Alright, thank you so much, Ma'am Rhea. Alright. Sir, ito po, tanong, meron ho ba daw tayong DHEI for PhD Soil Science? Sir Galang, meron ba?
Meron po. So, ang UPLB also offers a PhD in soil science under the College of Agriculture and Food Science, but facilitated through the graduate school.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Galang. How about the other delivering higher education institutions? May PhD soil science po ba tayo? Wala. Okay, so only UP Los Baños. Okay, so last question from BSU, from Sir Jetro Gapasim. How is your university po facilitating online or distance learning for your graduate program? So, paano daw po ba natin i-facilitate yung online learning or distance learning? Let's start with Isu Echage. Dr. Rocha? Dr. Rocha?
Okay. Hello, sir.
Yes. Kumusta po ang ating online learning sa graduate programs? Paano?
So the university is using different LMS po, like the Google Meet, Google Classroom. So yung pong different Hello? Hello
Yes.
po.
Yes,
Okay. So aside po dun sa mga LMS na yon, during the first meeting, we also gave several modules wherein the answers will be binabalik po sa amin after giving a certain time, no? So sa modules po na yon, that is, as we call it, a self-paced, no? So wherein yung mga instruction nakalagay na po doon, then the student will be going to conduct whatever exercises or whatever question is being indicated in that module. And then regular pa din po yung aming class wherein nakaka-ano naman po sila, nakaka-access. Then we also give yung pong common examination like the prelim, midterm, and the final examination. So yun po.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Rocha. Meron po silang learning management system. How about ISO? Sir Emerson?
Yes, sir. Once again, good morning po. Here at ISU Cabagan Campus, meron din po tayong LMS na na-develop through the help, of course, ng ating mga ICT, IT instructors, professors in the campus. And then very varied po yung ginagamit ng ating mga professors here. And as far as yung with this pandemic, para bang others say na mahirap talaga. But on the other way around, the other side of the coin, with this situation, it's a very positive in the part of the ISU CFM. I say this because during the past, parang kakaunti lang po yung ating mga enrollees in the College of Forestry Environmental Management in our 4 programs. From the PhD Resource Management, the MS Forestry, the MS Environmental Science, and the new one, the newest is the MS Disaster Risk Management Climate Change Adaptation. Wherein kakaunti lang po yung ating mga estudyante at that time. But with this nangyari na ganito, nagkaroon ng pandemic at naging online, dumami po yung ating mga enrollees in these programs. And not ang ating mga enrollees not only within Region 2, not only the different provinces of the region, but sa neighboring regions din po. Madami na kaming mga estudyante coming from Apayao Province, from Mountain Province, from Aurora Province, and also the Central Luzon provinces. And as far as Mindoro, Palawan, Visayas, and even in Mindanao. So with this online mode of learning now, dumami po talaga ang aming mga estudyante as compared previously nung hindi pa tayo, nung face-to-face pa lang. So that's the beauty naman ang nakita namin na increase ng aming enrollees as far as this pandemic na nangyari sa atin. So, itong mga estudyante natin na malapit lang dito sa university, we do blended one. Of course, binibigay namin ang manual sa kanila, just like doon din sa ating mga undergrad. And then aside from that, online pa rin yung aming pagtuturo. Both, we do this both for our graduate programs na malapit lang. But of course, yung mga taga Batanes, taga Mountain Province, taga Balera, Aurora, taga Palawan and Mindanao, Visayas, of course, pure online po ang delivery of instruction po natin sa kanila. So, ganun po ang ating sistema dito sa ISU CFM po. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Sir Emerson. Ayan, please be reminded ho, meron po tayong guidelines for extension classes and transnational classes. Baka nakakaligtaan po natin yung memorandum na iyon. All right?
Yes, sir. Actually, sir, we are also practicing that one. We are observing that situation now.
Alright. So, just a reminder, no, kapag nag-conduct po tayo ng mga extension classes, may mga guidelines po tayo dyan. And how
Yes,
about Cavite State University?
Hello. Nag-start ang pandemic, we adopted our flexible learning dito sa Cavite State University, both undergrad and graduate programs. So basically, we have synchronous and asynchronous modes of delivery. So ang laging unang ginagawa ng faculty would be to assess kung ano yung capability in terms ng accessibility ng and connectivity of the student. Then we adjust to the needs of our students. But basically, in the graduate programs, kasi most naman ay may mga connection sa Wi-Fi. We do the synchronous mode of delivery with asynchronous activities. So, and ito po ay magiging ganito ang mode hanggang inaalaw ng pagkakataon. So we are offering our regular programs through a flexible or blended mode of delivery. So sa mga darating na panahon, we are also planning in the Graduate School of Cavite State University is also planning to offer pure online courses, parang doon sa UPOU type of courses. So this will take time, but at least our regular offerings are offered in a flexible mode.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Rezin. And how about in DIMSU, Ma'am Vicky, kumusta ang ating distance learning or online learning?
In DIMSU, in Lukpo, most of the classes are being conducted through online. That is through Google Classroom. Google Classroom, we have Google Meet, or it can be a Zoom meeting. Then, bibihira lang po yung sa modules kasi graduate naman po tayo sa advanced education. So, halos lahat naman po yung mga students natin are capable and they have internet connectivity. Pero mayroong mga few cases lang na they have low connectivity and they will be given modules sana. And then, in the case of DIMSU, the ICT group or the office of the MIS is developing our campuses, different campuses into a smart campus. So they have allocated lots of funds for this purpose. So medyo gumaganda na po yung mga internet connectivity natin po dito sa DIMSU.
Okay, thank you so much, Ma'am Vicky. How about UPLB, Sir Marco?
Okay, so same as other SUCs, so it's really a challenge implementing the classes at this period of pandemic, ano? But in UPLB, we have also adopted the flexible learning, the remote learning, wherein courses are facilitated through an LMS, a learning management system or software. What I can say about online remote learning, it's really a challenge for me as a faculty member, but it brings out the creativity ng mga faculty members, because imagine doing some exercises, especially in the field of forestry, like collecting soil samples. How would you ask then students to collect soil samples? So you really have to think of alternative ways. Well, anyway, UP is still continuing to improve on the delivery of courses, both for undergraduate and the graduate program, and specifically at UPLB, our chancellor has a future-proofing program or campaign with regards to programs or bachelor or graduate programs in UPLB. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next, Sir Nems. Sir Nems.
Okay, good morning po ulit. As with other SOCs, sa MINSO po, pinapractice namin yung synchronous and asynchronous mode of delivery. Pero napansin namin, since graduate programs, mas gusto nila talaga yung online synchronous. Po. So gumagamit kami ng just with other SUC, Google Classroom, Zoom, Google Meet, and to facilitate para mapadala namin yung modules, yung kanilang email. And also, the university allocated fund for the subscription of LMS. Meron talaga po sa amin. And ready to use na po ito. Siguro next year magagamit na po. At sa kasalukuyan po, tuloy-tuloy lang online class namin sa aming mga graduate students. Thank you. Good morning po.
Thank you so much, Sir Nem. So lahat po ng ating delivering higher education institutions present here do have their learning management system, or they are using online platforms to deliver their programs or deliver the courses under those particular programs they are offering. Okay, so I guess that's the end part of our panel interview or panel question and answer to all our representatives from the different delivering higher education institutions for agriculture, fisheries, what else? Fisheries, forestry, and veterinary medicine. So to all of you sa ating mga delivering higher education institutions, Isu Echage, Dr. Rocha, Isu Kabagan, Sir Emerson from Cavite State University, Dr. Rezin from Diviso North La Union Campus, Dr. Vicky, Dr. Marco from UPLB, and also Dr. Nems from Mindoro State University. Maraming salamat po for joining us to this virtual graduate education fair for our possible SICAP grantees. Palakpakan naman po natin ang ating mga panelists, ang ating from the different state universities who are considered delivering higher education institutions for agriculture, fisheries, forestry, and veterinary medicine. Okay, we would like to remind our participants to kindly accomplish our evaluation form. It is already posted in our chat box. Please go to that particular link to evaluate po yung ating program this morning. And for our afternoon session, we'll be having a same graduate education fair for this afternoon. That will be, of course, spearheaded by the VISMIN group, Visayas Mindanao group. Same discipline also. They will also be talking about agriculture, forestry, fisheries, and veterinary medicine. So doon po ninyo malalaman din po yung mga ibang delivering higher education institutions natin for those particular disciplines, higher education institutions found in Visayas and in Mindanao. Okay? So again, maraming salamat sa ating mga panelists, sa ating mga representatives for Luzon Cluster. Thank you so much. Isabela State University, Echage Campus, and Cabagan Campus. Thank you very much for participating. Also to Cavite State University, Don Mariano Marcos Memorial State University, North La Union Campus, University of the Philippines, Los Baños, Mindoro State University, and may na-miss ba ako? And yun po. Okay, yun po yung ating mga presenters for this Luzon Cluster of Virtual Graduate Education Fair. Just okay, so mamaya na lang po siguro ako mag-remind bago po tayo mag-lunch break. So I would like to call in our OIC Chief Education Program Specialist for the words of gratitude. Let us all welcome Dr. Danilo B. Bosse. Sir?
Okay. Thank you, Mel. Maraming salamat. At this juncture, I would like to thank our panel members, our delivering higher education institutions, and of course, our prospective grantees or scholars. Thank you to our panelists. Thank you for showcasing your flagship programs. And of course, to our prospective scholars, we hope that this motivates you, this will inspire you to complete your respective degrees. Anong gagawin natin sa mga masasarap, mga pagkain na sinukis ng ating mga DHCI? And we just hope na medyo mag-improve na ang ating situation so that physically we can already enjoy this SICAP programs ng ating Commission on Higher Education. We hope that things will get better and that our delivering higher education institutions will do their part and help our prospective grantees and scholars. With that, maraming salamat sa mga ating mga participants, sa ating mga DHCI, sa ating mga panelists, sa mga different CHED regional offices. Nandito po nakaten sila ngayon. Maraming salamat sa pagdalo ngayong araw na ito. God bless us all.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sir Danny. Ayan, so maraming salamat po to all of you who participated to this segment, to this leg of virtual graduate education fair. Maraming salamat also to the different representatives of the different state universities who are also our delivering higher education institutions for the CCAP grant program. Okay, so just a few announcements before we're going to have a lunch break. We will be having a same graduate education fair this afternoon that will be sponsored or that will be spearheaded by the Visayas and Mindanao cluster. For tomorrow, we will also be having a graduate education fair for information and communication technologies, engineering, manufacturing, and construction. That will be in the morning, which will be spearheaded by the CHED Region 4 and CHED Region 5, and also to be supported by CHED Region 3. And in the afternoon, meron po tayong graduate education fair also in social sciences, journalism, and information. Ang lead region natin dyan ay CHED NCR. Okay, so again, please inform our faculty members are in the field of ICT, engineering, manufacturing, construction, social sciences, journalism, and information to participate in our graduate education fair tomorrow. And in Thursday, tama ba ako? Thursday, July 15, in the morning, we will be having a graduate education fair for health and welfare. This is a national event to be headed by the Region 3, CHED Region 3, and also CHED Region 5. To be supported, of course, by Region 2, Region 12, and Region 7. And in the afternoon, education, teacher education po ata ito in the afternoon. That will be, of course, to be spearheaded by CHED Region 2 and to be supported by CHED CAR and Region 3. Okay? And at the same time, sa hapon po, sa Thursday, we will also be having a education fair for natural sciences, mathematics, statistics. That will be for the Visayas Mindanao group to be, of course, headed or spearheaded by the Region 10 and supported by Region 12, Caraga, and also Central. Okay? So, inuulit ko po, for July 15, that is Thursday, ang mga disciplines po natin, that is health, welfare, teacher education, natural sciences, mathematics, and also statistics. Okay? So those are the different schedules natin, upcoming schedules natin for the graduate education fair. Kindly inform all our faculty members who are under this particular discipline to join our virtual graduate education fair for the implementation of the Scholarship for Instructors Knowledge Advancement Program. You may register at bit.ly/CCAP Yun ba yun? Registration. Okay, maraming salamat. So yun po yung ating registration link. Nakalagay po ata sa ating chat box. So time check, it's exactly 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So ayun po, maraming salamat sa ating mga panelists, representatives from the different state universities in Luzon for joining us to this virtual graduate education fair. And also to our counterpart in the central office, maraming salamat po. And also we would like to express our deepest gratitude to the different participants from different regions in Luzon for joining us to this virtual graduate education fair. So muli po, mula po sa amin sa CHED Region 1, Maraming salamat po. Agyaman kami unay iti panangkatwayo kada kami daytoy nga virtual graduate education. Uli po, magandang hapon and have a prosperous lunch and stay safe everyone. Maraming salamat po and mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Picture, Sir Mel.
Picture. Okay, sorry, nakalimutan ko po. May I request all our participants to kindly open your videos or cameras for documentation purposes. Ayan, so finally nakita ko na rin po ang ating mga participants. Alright, hello po sa inyo, kaway-kaway naman po kayo. Ayan, okay, ang ating mga future SICAP grantees, okay, for 2021-2022. Ayan, so nakikita ko na yung ating mga scholar ng bayan. Ilan ba ang ano natin ngayon? Tawag dito benefits kapag masters. 60 ba? 60-80 ba tayo? Please correct me. Okay, so ready na po ata tayong lahat. Okay, so may I request everyone, kung wala kayong kasama dyan, pwede ninyong tanggalin yung face mask ninyo. At kung may kasama naman po kayo, wag na lang po tayong magsalita para hindi tayo ng droplets dyan. Ano po? Okay, so we have ilang panels po ito. 2, okay. So may I request everyone to please smile. Give us your beautiful smile in front of your camera. Okay, 1, 2, 3, first panel. Okay. Next, second panel. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Maraming salamat po. So, na-capture na ata natin. Thank you so much. Maraming salamat po for joining us to this virtual graduate education fair. Thank you also sa ating mga support from the different regions in Luzon for joining us to this virtual graduate education fair. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. At yun po, nasabi ko na kanina yung final word ko. Thank you and have a lunch, everyone.